The Hebrew text in the Bible has hidden formats. By revealing these formats, I will prove the first writer's words were hidden from you. These formats look like poetry as I group them into small paragraphs. Their grouping will become known as a psalm, and together they become psalms. Let me show you our Creator's 12 commandments, listed in Exodus chapter 20, verses 1 through 17. Any father of a family or his wife who did not obey any one of these 12 commandments, our Creator demanded they bring him a sin offering. Thus, our Creator defined the word sin as not obeying any one of these 12 commandments. Next, I want to show you how I changed one word in Exodus 26, verse 26, the word bars to arches, and the words now reveal the style of the roof for our Creator's tent for meeting with Him. Let me show you the translator's words from the preface of the 1611 King James Bible. They gave 4 reasons for themselves or others to edit the Bible's words. The red arrow at the top points to their 3rd reason to edit the text. By the light and feeling we attained unto ourselves. The next red arrow down points to them giving the title, the Divine, to a clerk named Gregory. The next block of words, they point out they were happy that the first emperor of Rome established the year to the course of the sun. Behind this text means Nebuchadnezzar ordered his kingdom to follow our Creator's calendar when he stopped eating grass. Did you notice the letter S in sun is capitalized? This is to give respect to the Egyptian sun god Ra. Have you seen the Egyptian obelisk in the Vatican's front yard? The last arrow points to your reward for studying the Bible. Your reward is to have a fellowship with the saints and participation of a heavenly nature that will never fade away. There is no such thing as nature to a truthful Christian. Our Creator created everything. By their own words, they were not seeking to know our Creator or Jesus. Not everyone has the knowledge to correct every word. I have an old Bible program that has the New American Standard Bible 1977 concordance to help find a better word. Their concordance has the number of times they use that English word in a parenthesis for that Hebrew word. The translators removed his name, YHVH, to put in 2 titles, Lord and God. I replaced those titles using the letters Y and V as his name, for the Hebrew language does not have a J, O, or W. By using these 2 letters, I am closer to the truth than anyone using J, O, or W for his name. So why is there a single letter O in the Hebrew text 1,095 times? No proper English was used? The blue highlighted text is text that I am removing. The red highlighted words are little words that I'm adding. Gray italic words are words that I added. To respect and honor our Creator, all capital letters in purple are our Creator's words. This is Jesus' prophecy, for I am revealing the first writer's words to tell you the true truths about Jesus. As the text is revealed, you can taste the writer's style of wording. Their words will take your belief to trusting our Creator. You will be watching prophecy before your eyes as I edit true truths back into their psalms. All right, this will be Psalm 117. It looks good on your screen. And you can see that there's no format here. Lord, congratulate him, all peoples. This peoples would be races here. For his love kindness is great towards us. It's not that. He's our Savior. Yah is the name they gave Jesus. And here's proof of that. When I take the capital letter or the title Lord out and put the Hebrew word in, it says, I will not see Yah in the land of the living. I also have to show you this is Yah here, and they used it as all capital letters, saying it's the name of our Creator. And yet it doesn't say that. It says name of the God of Israel. Well, if we get rid of the title God and put in the title King from Israel, we got more of a correct answer. When we put the word Yah here, praise Yah, and then pray he and his praise in the congregation, rejoice in our King. Who's the King? Yah. Praise his name. Praise Yah. And we are talking about salvation. So there's the proof that Yah is the name, Hebrew name they gave to Jesus. But all this text is out. It's just junk. There's nothing here that could be said. It could be said a lot better in many different places. Okay, now this is Psalms 118. And I'm going to go through and cut it up. And you can see this is quite long. And I've already put the titles here. Example, for God in the text, it shows in Strong's Concordance, it shows the word Elohim, which I'm changing to the title Creator. And that is because when you study the text in Genesis and you replace all those Elohims with the words our Creator, you will find that our Creator created, and then goes through our Creator said, our Creator did this, our Creator made that. The other title that they give with a capital G, O-D, spelled exactly the same way, is with the word or letters E-L. Now, I want to show you that here in the titles, because it gets very interesting when you see that listed this way. And I'm hoping you can see everything here. But these are the three different L's by their classification number. And then I put them up here. So let me blow this up a little bit more. Let's go like that and bring it up. And what you see is L is only used 200 times as the name or the title God. And then you see it over here. But when it's used twice in a row, they'll use Mighty One. But notice all these times, it is not used for Elohim or for God. So, but then they didn't translate this L. They used it as it is. But it says God's. Okay. But anyways, this is once. And it is in Psalms, I believe. So when you see that, there is another title for God that is used. And let me see if I can pull that one up. I guess I don't see it right off the hand here. I don't see it right off. I don't want to go searching for it. But the object is we have titles that I'm replacing correctly. We're putting back his name or the best I can. You've seen the intro, and this is why I'm using the two letters YV. Sometimes I will say Yava, sometimes I will say YV. Give thanks to YV, for he is good. His love kindness is forever. Well, this is not going to make it in the text that I'm looking for. I don't see the word "oh" meaning anything here in these verses. Let Israel say, his love kindness is forever. Let the house of Aaron say, say, his love kindness is forever. Now here's a problem. The Levites, this was the tribe of Levi's, not the tribe of Aaron. So they've got this wrong. And what I'm seeing is a repeat here quite a bit where it says, his love kindness everlasting. Out of all these verses, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I don't know if these are even going to make it right now. I'm not seeing them as very important. Repeating this over and over, I usually get rid of doubles because out of all the other texts I've ever done, they never repeat this the same thing in the verses, especially not like this. This would never have. This is, you're seeing a first of a kind here. So those who fear, and you wouldn't need the word those. You wouldn't need the word let. Who fear Wyvie? Who fears? See, they would have used the title, the Lord. Who fears Wyvie? It's still it's like this, a separation on these, that they're too far away. And you can't have that as a single verse. So what I'm going to do is just say all these are out. Okay. It would be not from my distress, in my distress. I call upon Yah. Well, it wants to cut here. Yah, answer me and set me in a large place. Well, Jesus is who the title is here that they gave him, and they're using it wrong here. Jesus didn't answer him. He hasn't existed yet. So this, and he set him in a large place. That is just wrong. Wyvie is for me. I will not fear. What can man do to me? Wyvie is for me among those who help me. Therefore I look on those who hate me. I will not use this word here nor this word here. It is better to take refuge. It is better to I see it as take refuge in Wyvie than to trust a man. Well, the only thing is okay, let me keep going because I'm seeing so much wrong with this, and it better take refuge. See here again, they're repeating things over and over that just doesn't make sense. Who trust in princes, then those who trust in princes. Like they don't know he's the creator. Why would you pick somebody over our creator? Because our creator has promised at David's time, when Nathaniel told David that our creator is it wants me to tell you that through your son's seed, your son will become a king, and he will have a kingdom in heaven, which is the reason why everybody gets to enter into heaven. So this is what's going on here, and or you should at least know that it is better to take refuge in Wyvie. I gotta say this is out. You don't take refuge in him. He's going to redeem your soul, or allow Jesus to redeem your soul from the abyss, and you can enter into heaven if he gives you the permission to enter heaven. All nations surround me. In the name of Wyvie, I will surely cut them off. This could be rid every kingdom surrounded me. In the name of Wyvie, I will surely cut them off. This is just not being said right. That is just junk. Now these words, I'm pretty sure I've done that already in another psalm. If Wyvie is for me and he's among those who help me, that's just wrong. I'm still looking for this to connect with something here, I guess. They surrounded me. Yes. They surrounded me in the name of Wyvie. I don't think so. That's just not the way our Creator. Who's surrounding him in the name of Wyvie? They surrounded me. Yes, they surrounded me in the name of Wyvie. No, I will surely cut them off. I don't think so. Our Creator, if you're obeying our Creator as a king and you're the one that's going to defend the kingdom, our Creator will back you if you are unto Him, or obeying His commandments especially. So they surround me like bees. They were exhausted as fire of thorns. In the name of Wyvie, I sure have cut them off. This is just stupid. You pushed me violently. You pushed me violently so that I was falling, but Wyvie helped you because you got pushed, huh? I don't think so. Yah is my strength and song, and He has become my salvation. No, that's said completely wrong. The sound of joyful shouting. The salvation is in the tents of the righteous, and the right hand of Wyvie does valiantly. Okay, that's out. Are you getting the same effect I am on this? This is not going anywhere. Although the other day I went through this, and then all of a sudden the bottom half ended up to being two pieces that I could prove that they were from two prophets, Isaiah and Jeremiah. And both of them were very exciting to find those. The right hand of Wyvie is exalted. I mean, being the Creator is not being is got to be exalted by man. This is not good. That's not good. I will not die, but I will live to tell the works of Yah. Nope, can't do that because, see, here they're trying to use Yah as a title for our Creator, and it's not working even when they do this right or do this their way. Yah has disciplined me. Well, you know that's not true. Open to me the gates of righteousness. You have to be obedient to our Creator to have the word right. Your righteousness is your very obedience to all His statutes and commandments, laws, and guidances. That's what makes you righteous. So there's no gates to it. You literally earn the title righteousness or righteous as being most obedient to our Creator. Not like the many Christians you see running around today that, well, they've been deceived. I guess it's after what I do here. How do they react and live their life forward? I will enter through them and give thanks to you. No, that isn't it. You got to be forgiven. This is the gate of Wyvie. The righteous will enter. What do you mean? This is a gate? I will give you thanks. I will give thanks to you, for you have answered me. You have become my salvation. That is not true. The stone which the builders rejected has become the chief cornerstone. Where's the text that belongs to these words? This is Wyvie's doing. It is marvelous in our eyes. This is the day Wyvie has made. Let us rejoice with gladness. Well, maybe I found some verses here. Okay. Wyvie do save. Wyvie do save. We beseech you. Wyvie, we beseech you, please jump to our answer. Come answer us. Why do you send prosperity? You do send prosperity. This is just junk. Blessed is the one who comes in the name . We have blessed you from the house of life. Well, you can't bless. Our Creator is the only one who can bless. Wyvie is God. Okay. Now, most of the time, you'll find that I haven't made that yet. Okay. I can show you where the word El is actually referring to a God as comparing foreigners who are pagans who think that an idol is a god or they have gods. That's how they use the title. The Hebrews use it that way. They don't use it as tying his name as to a title. Wyvie is God. He has given us light. Find the festival sacrifice. Oh boy, I didn't know that was actually what happened. Wow. There's horns on the altar, and there's a festive sacrifice. They don't understand what a sacrifice is, nor do they understand what an offering is. Okay, you are my God. This is out. I give thanks to you. You are my Creator. And you can't, give thanks to Wyvie. Where have I heard this before? If I threw it out before, I'm going to throw it again. And now when I'm looking here,
Not seeing much. I thought this afternoon was a record, how quick it was. I thought this was going to take me at least 3 hours to do. So I don't get it. I don't get it. But I'm getting a suspicion that all this text is out. The stone the builders rejected becomes the chief corner. This is what he's doing. It is marvelous in our sight. It's no good. There's nothing to tie it to. This is nothing. This is all just junk. Man, I set a record. I thought I was going to be here for at least a minimum of 3.5 hours doing this one, because that's what it takes to clean these up. I don't know if no, this one's going to take forever to do. This one, there's like 770 verses too. So yeah, this is not good. I can't do that one. I got a lot of work on that one to do. Okay, here, I'll do this one here. No, because I'm going to have this in a video and leave it as a video, what I'm trying to do is tell you that there are hidden formats in the Psalms by the Hebrew first writers writing. And this is an example. This is Psalms 8. Now, I know I'm doing a lot of editing, but I'm doing it and telling you truthfully why I'm changing words. But when you see the format that I'm showing or end up with, it is a statement. It's a comma, it's a period. These two words are kind of defining this statement. And then another one like this. These are a small paragraph. This is not a small paragraph. But together, they make a large paragraph, okay? Same again, same again. Nobody writes like this in the last 3,000 years. This is what's so unique about this. The text it will reveal itself as long as I go through it and look for what's truthful and try to connect the words together, because there's some text that it just doesn't make sense. Why would you have them there? If I go right around them, I get this. I get words that connect together. And then they make that statement up here, fulfill that statement. So, okay. Now, the first thing I need to tell you is when you got quotation marks around text like that, that means that they found it in other manuscripts and they decided to add it into the text. No, all this is just added junk as well. In my trouble, that's a bad start. I usually try to get two major words in here. Now, if it's our Creator up here, that's a different, because the text better be talking about our Creator. But my trouble is a starting of a statement. No, I cried to Wivey. See that? He answered. I guess I could put by delivering me. See, this is out. I cried to Wivey, comma, because I don't see a statement. And he answered by delivering me. Now, delivering, this is what's done in battle. So it surely couldn't have been done in trouble. It would have been, this is in battle. So I cried to Ivy and he answered me by delivering me. Well, that doesn't sound right either. I cried to Ivy and he answered by delivering me. This has to be me. Now, if I, because the soul is separate. The soul is living. How do I explain a soul? When you say me, myself, and I, this is the I, is the soul. That's the best way I can describe the soul. Besides, it is what our Creator gave you to start to order the two seeds to create a body for flesh, and the soul is inside in allowing you to breathe and exist. Without your soul, your body is dead. If your body gives up, which does, then your soul also can be released, is then released in either today it would be you ascend into heaven or you descend into Sheol or the abyss. Soul is not the right word. But it's trying to sit here and say, it is trying to say, delivered by soul. Boy, I did all that editing and it's not right. Deliver my soul, Ivy, from lying lips and deceitful tongue, and a deceitful tongue. I'm trying to think of what time this would happen, and Isaiah would have, they lied about him, saying that he was going on to the Assyrians, and not remaining in the land of, or the kingdom of Judah. So they lied about him with their deceitful tongues. That's the only text that can relate to that story truthfully as having a meaning of what's going on here, especially when it starts off this bad. What will I give you, and what more will be done to you, you deceitful tongue? Now that's trying to say 4-verse. That's probably trying to do a 4-verse. Sharp arrows of the wire with burning coals of a broom tree. Never heard of a broom tree. But I bet you because it's in the Bible, they got some tree that says, yes, this is a broom tree. Woe is for me, for I am a sojourner in whatever. I live among the tents here. Too long as my soul had its dwelling. Too long as my soul had its dwelling with those who hate peace. For I am for peace, but when I speak, they are for war. Okay, junk. Again, all this is nothing but junk. There is no story here. Well, that was bad too. That's bad. I don't know. Is another one going to do that? Okay, let me try this one. Now again, I can show you all kinds of Psalms. Okay, like this one. See there? That's got text, and I can show you something like this so you can see that there's text that's missing, but then the story completes. So here's one that's short, and there it is. Okay, and this is one I was saying, example, if it's only our Creator, it better be talking about our Creator at all time, and it did. So these are easy to say that they're there. Oh, that was 8. I showed you that in the beginning, but there's plenty others that I can show you. Okay, Psalm 15. That, have this format and has a conversation as telling us a story of what's going on. I will lift up my eyes to the mountains. Now, there's no mountains in Israel. Okay, there's hills. It's a hill country. Moses looked down on it from what we know today as the Jordan, and it's like almost that. Even though the hills all kind of at the peaks might be 2,000 feet above sea level, and I know it's within like maybe 40 miles wide to the Jordan River that this is. But Moses looked down on the hill country. It's a hilly country. Okay, the only mountain is up in Lebanon, or maybe up a little bit farther, and that's got snow-covered peak. So yeah, that's a mountain. But there are no mountains in Israel, plain and simple, even though the text will have over 320 times it'll be there. From whence will my help come? And that would be a question, because my help comes from YV. My help is from YV, who made heaven and earth. Okay. He will not allow your foot to slip. He who keeps you will not slumber. Okay, our Creator gets sleepy sometimes, okay? Man, behold he who keeps Israel. Oh, now he does not. Will not slumber. Neither slumber or sleep. So I guess our Creator isn't, well, they're saying neither slumber or sleep. YV is your keeper. YV is your shade on your right hand. I don't think so. Now I think that one I'm going to keep. That one is so stupid. I'm going to keep that one. I've got a list, and I'm going to put that list up and show you that our eyelids of our Creator tests man. Smoke comes out of his nostrils and fire comes out of his mouth. That's a volcano god. Okay, but it's all there. They even say our Creator is the sun god Ra. Now that is unique, but let's see here. No, this is just junk. Oh, I wanted to put this here. And he's even a shade on your right. Not the left, but just the right. Okay. stupidity. You know, I have a hard time with so much crap in the text. It just gets disappointing to see how corrupt it's been for so long. The sun will not smite you by day or night, or the moon. Okay, that's good to know. Yet tell them that are dying in the desert that protect you from all evil. He will keep your soul. You're not going to heaven. He'll just keep your soul. Why will guard? We will guard your goings out and coming in from this time forward forever. Whatever the hell that means, okay? So, I got to put that as another keeper here. Okay. Man, this is... It hasn't even been an hour yet, and I threw out 1, 2... Where is it? 3. Oops, didn't close it. Throw it all out. 3, 4 of them. Just like that. Threw out 4 of them today. And I'm going to call it a day, I guess. I was not expecting that. I was really expecting to work for 3 hours on that one that's, with the 30 sentences. And you can see how long it's going to take me to do this one. I might not even do that one online. That would take me probably 4 days to do that one online or live. So, but I will break it down, and if I find anything, I guess I'll just show you the answer and not go through that. But this text is just junk. Yep. Peace be within you. Okay, I got time to destroy another one here because this one is not going to make it either. I've read it. I'm sorry about that, but okay, these are out because I just don't like text being added from other manuscripts that don't make sense anyway. A song, nothing. You can't sing any of these. I was glad when they said to me, "Let us go to the house for Wivey." You can't go to his house, okay? Our feet are standing within your gates, Jerusalem. Okay, so I guess this is possible. And then our feet are standing. Our feet are standing within the gates. I don't know. Jerusalem that is built as a city that is compact together. All the four cities at that time were like that. So there's nothing really special about that being said. To which the tribes go up, even the tribes of Yah. That's wrong there. The ordinance of Israel to give thanks to the name of Yahweh. I could tell you what this means, but it's not getting... They were supposed to, there's a statute that they're supposed to celebrate the passing over, and the tribes are supposed to camp around Jerusalem in the order of the 12 sons of Jacob who became Israel. But the object is this is what this whole thing is starting to talk about. This, I would say, is out. When they said to me, let us go, I would have to say Jerusalem and just say, okay, now there's a 3-verse format, okay. Now our feet are standing within the gates but Jerusalem has to be on it would be standing within, I guess. Now we are standing within the gates of Jerusalem. But they know it's a city, so you can't use that. If I did anything, I'd have to use that as a 3-verse. Now, if he's happy that they're going, he should also know that even the tribes of Yahweh, that's wrong. It's not an ordinance, it's a statute. And it's not to give thanks, it's to celebrate his passing over. If you don't have those, you can't really just say you're giving thanks for any reason. So that's out. The thrones were set up, for the thrones were set for judgment. The thrones of the house for David. Pray for peace of Jerusalem. May they prosper who love you. Okay, world record here tonight. Maybe not. Might, but I'm not sure. Peace be within your walls. And everybody has a palace. I never had a palace. There was no palace at any time. The kings were to live humbly. They might have had a very large house that they lived in that might have had like a treasury room, a place for a courtyard, that type of thing, where one king lived and then the other king, and that's how the kings for Judah lived. But the object is it was never a palace. There's no record of a palace. For the sake of my brothers and my friends, I will now say, peace be within you. Okay, let's just get this out. For the sake of the house for YP, for just the sake of the house, our Creator, I will seek your good, not your blessing, not your help, and you're going to seek him, but you're not going to obey his commandments. Okay. another piece of crap stuck in the Bible, just like that. Okay. Now, oh man. As you know, this is out. To you I lift up my eyes. You who are enthroned in the heavens. Enthroned in the heavens. Do we have a sun god here? Who are enthroned in the heavens. I lift up my eyes. You who are enthroned in the heavens. He doesn't live in heaven. He's not above the North Star in heaven, where the North Star is the peak of Mount Zion that forms the Mount Zion, mountain of Zion, and that is the second heaven, and where the birds fly is a third heaven. So the thing here is this is just disappointing to say the sun god here. This is just out. Behold the eyes of your servant. Look to the hand of their master. That's what you call your creator a master. He's a lord. The title is Lord, if anything. And the eyes of the maid to the hand of the mistress. Okay. Now, let me show you something. Does this look like this? Let me show you. Where is it? Whoops, I passed it. Now, when I'm looking for a format, it's either a 3-verse or a 4-verse. But this is not even written today. This is 3,000 years ago, and nobody has ever written this beautiful before. But I start with this, and I can at least find like a subject that makes a paragraph, and then another paragraph, another paragraph, another paragraph, and it tells a story. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for text that's going to, even this, look how much I have to pull out of it, and I'll explain why I'm changing all these to these words to get this in the end. But I at least have to start having a subject to grab a hold of. And I'm not getting it here. So our eyes look to YV, our creator, until he is gracious to us. Be gracious to us, YV. Be gracious to us, for we are greatly filled with contempt. If you are obedient to our creator, he blesses you. That's the definition of the word bless, is to make your life a little bit more easier and more acceptable to making it through all the way until your death, okay? So the thing here is be gracious to us, for we are greatly filled with contempt. Oh, idiots. Our soul is greatly filled with scoffing of those who are at ease, and within the contempt of the proud. Look, there's more junk. 23. Now that's 6 of them less than an hour that I threw out that have no, they shouldn't, that's why they aren't taught. That's why they don't tell you any of this. They don't go through any of your churches and tell you, let's go read this, and this is what it means. They're so beautiful and has such a great understanding. But I'm done for the day here. I'm not going to get into this one, but this is just disappointing. But yeah, it looks like I'll set up for tomorrow. I need to prep some of these and get them ready, but this is just, oh, take a look at these.